Hey everyone, this is Tim with Bevan Farm. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the retaining wall project that we just did. We have a retaining wall in our backyard that had failed, and we decided it was time to replace it. So we had some companies come in and give us bids, and they were all around the $15,000 to $17,000 range, and that's a lot of money. We don't want to spend that. We decided that we would be better served to do the retaining wall ourselves. So we decided to price out some materials. We found that the one that we decided that we liked the most and was the most cost effective was something called Canyon Blend from Home Depot. They're about $2.20 a block after we got a bulk discount because we bought 1,200 of them. Had them come, deliver them, brought them out to us. It was 8 pallets worth. In fact, I have 2 pallets left over. We didn't have anywhere near as much waste as we thought we did. There weren't really any that were broken on the pallet, which is pretty rare. Usually you'll get stuff that's messed up when it's transported. Anyway, so the project was very demanding. We had to knock down the wall, got a little bit of that done, and then I enlisted the help of a friend that has tractors and bobcats and skid steers and all that stuff, and so he came and knocked down the wall and leveled the ground for us, so that was very helpful. After that, my wife and I and some kids that my wife enlisted to help us, she's a teacher at a high school, they came and dug a trench for us, and we dug it about I'd say about 8 inches deep and maybe a foot to 15 no about 15 inches wide. We filled that with gravel, about 4 inches of gravel, and we laid the first row of stones on top of that gravel. And we went through with a mallet and leveled them all out, made sure everything was level. And after we got to a point where it looked like the stones were, I guess, going into the ground at a weird angle, I don't know how to really explain it, we started a new row on top. And really, this wasn't that hard. It was kind of time consuming just getting everything level, but it was really not easy project, but pretty straightforward, something we understood. And so after that, we just went by and stacked the new stones, staggered across the top, and we just kept going and going and going until we got to the height that we wanted. I'd say the trickiest part and most challenging part was doing the stones near our stairs going down into our yard. In fact, we're still kind of doing our finishing touches on that, but for the most part it's complete. And we've actually had 2 rainstorms over 2 to 3 inches within the first week or so of having this wall, and it looks like it's doing just fine. So we're pretty proud of that. Yeah, check out the pictures at the very end. Hopefully if someone is thinking about doing this themselves, they realize that they can do it themselves. And if you have any questions, please just shoot me a message in the comments or tell me what I did wrong. I did my best, and I think it's going to hold up just fine. Talk to you later.
So we have a retaining wall in our backyard that is falling apart. And unfortunately, it's because the previous owner of this house just didn't do it the right way. They didn't put any gravel or anything behind it. They didn't tie it in. So hydrostatic pressure and water and everything just coming through here has made it so that the wall just can no longer support the pressure. Well, this other side's okay, except on the far end over by our shop it fell down. So what we're going to do is take this all apart, and I'm going to build a new one.
I forgot to take a picture of the base where we put in the gravel and then started to do all the layers of the stone. Basically, we just got the first layer level and just kept going from there. It was pretty simple, actually. You just got to keep moving stones. Had 1,200 of them, so it was a pretty big project. But here's the finished product. Looks pretty good, I think.